So I am a junior in college, and the summer before my junior year of high school, I began to take my life more seriously, and one of the first habits I implemented was journaling. At the time, which I hope to talk about more in future videos, I was really struggling with porn and masturbation, and that was like the focus, like the vice I wanted to root out, wanted to kill it, wanted to be done with it. And one of the tools that helped me with that was journaling. I have right here, just so y'all know I'm not a phony, 2 journals in my room. This is an old one. Finished it. My diary. I don't call it a diary though. That's a little sus, a little girly. My diary. And this is a new one. It's leather bound. It's fancy. I know I'm an intellectual. Not really, but it's being written in. So, just want to talk about journaling real quick, advocating for it, and quickly my practice. First, I'll talk about the minimum for me, which is nightly. Very short. I can probably read a day, actually. So, basically, every night before I go to bed, I'll sit down, and it ends up being maybe 5 minutes, literally less, but just probably like 2, actually, a paragraph on my day. Okay. I opened up here too. 6/19, January, February, March, April, May. June 19th. I have a plus next to it, which means it was a good day. Open to a good day. June 19th, Thursday. Up at 6. 20-minute basement sweat. Breakfast, Bible, work, fun. Got kids. Quiet for assassin. That's just a game I did at work over the summer with a camp. Gym, good arm pump. Yeah. Home, oats, eat, quick shower, to cool body off for jujitsu, fun open mat, kava by myself, home, little guitar, talked with family, text, wash up, bed. Yeah, not much time to do anything a day with 2 sessions except read. Really will see about YouTube business. I still don't know what my niche is. Probably should just start posting content, can figure out, can't read that word, / exact stuff later. Can legit record in car. Yeah, we'll do that. Get content out. Now, little convo prayer. Bed. Doom scrolled. Something a bit after phone 2. That's it. So that's just an example from the day. But I've seen tremendous benefit from taking like 3 minutes every night to write a paragraph about the day. So a couple things on that. Number 1, it helps with sleep so much. Live my day oftentimes. I'll look back, so annoyed how I lived it. But it feels that when I take a pen to paper and write down, wasted time with YouTube, annoyed about that, was rude to my mom. Instead of hitting the pillow and thinking about my regrets of the day, what I did wrong, I sort of have this peace of mind knowing they're not fully out of my mind, but in a sense they're out of my mind and on the paper. And they'll be there. Hopefully my journals don't get burned down, to look back on for a while, like the rest of my life, really. I can look back on that day and what I did wrong, so I don't have to worry about it as I'm falling off to sleep. Second thing, journals are great for identifying patterns. Struggling with masturbation, yada yada, patterns. What was I feeling before? What was I doing before? Was it before school? Sometimes it was before school. Sorry, it's kind of funny. Like early in the morning, bad, dark times. Jeez, masturbating before school. I mean, like, was it before the gym, after the gym? You know, was I angry? Was I happy before? Different patterns throughout the day to identify for finding room for virtue and removing vice. And lastly, it's just incredibly cool. Like, to have a paragraph of every day, what it'll do is then at the end of like a season, at the end of like the summer or a school year or a semester, really, I'll look back and I'll go through all the photos in my camera roll. Like each photo, I normally will have like a photo every other day. Obviously it depends with the journal. And it's such a cool way just to like relive moments, like look back at your life and look back at what you were thinking about. So that's for like the short term, like nightly, like paragraph on your day. Like, what did you do real quick? Like, up, read the Bible, gym, breakfast, work, ate, cool conversation with Joe at lunch, stuff like that, bed, yada yada. And then like very briefly, like maybe you had a cool thought through the day. Very briefly, again, doing that, easier to fall asleep, identify patterns in your day, and cool to look back on. Other form of journaling too, journaling to God. To be honest, I mean, I may kind of like subconsciously journal to God, but it's something I haven't done that much, but you can. It's great. I know a lot of people who do and benefit from that, writing to God in the sense of a prayer. But also journaling just like questions, like long journaling, like what do I want to do? It's sitting there with a piece of paper for hours. Not hours, that's ridiculous. Sorry. Like maybe an hour at the extreme, but like 30 minutes. That really helped me digging myself out of the hole of a porn and masturbation. Writing down like why was I so drawn to this? What was missing? What's worked to combat it? Issues with girls growing up, stuff like that. That helped tremendously to sort of think. I'm using it as a thinking tool. Also, oftentimes like making a big decision, college to go to take this class or not, to do this job, writing it down just helps a ton. There's a ton of more reasons and ways to journal. One thing is like, I remember it's like a Ryan Holiday, like stoic journal principle, like writing down a good thing, a bad thing, and something that you wish you did. So something you did that was good, something you did that was bad, something you wish you did that you didn't do. I'm trying to do that the next day. So just some ideas how to journal. I probably should be doing more of the long-term or long journal entries, but the short-term entries are just so helpful. And it honestly, once you get in the habit of it, it's really simple, really easy, and really cool to look back on and helpful. So hope this helps. Buy a journal if you don't have one. Yeah, let me know what you think. God bless.